Welcome to the 24 Days of SWAK. It starts today. We began this tradition, this is our 12th year. And when, at the time we came up with this, I really don't remember anybody doing anything even remotely like it. And now you see similar things popping up everywhere. I guess it's good to be a trendsetter. Yeah. The idea was inspired because I've always loved the 12 Days of Christmas, even back before it became, remember that song, The Straight No Chaser, way before then. I was always into it. And Advent calendars. Back, I think in the early 80s, my mom really got heavy into fabric art and was making all sorts of, cool things with fabric. And I got an Advent stocking that had little pockets, and my brother got an Advent Santa. And he had little bags in there, and every day we would get a little present starting from December 1st all the way up to Christmas. And that was always such a cool thing to do. And it's a tradition that I have continued for my son. Back when I was in the throes of my Intarsia design phase, that's how this whole company got started, I had the idea to do a 12 Days of Christmas sweater. Mom insisted that you can't put all that on a sweater. And challenging me is the wrong thing to do. Obviously, I did not agree. Here it is. Got it on today, still have it. My 12-day sweater, and yes, they are all on there. This is one of my favorites. This sweater is also one of my favorite examples that I like to use when I demonstrate that our Intarsia technique is awesome and your stitches can look perfect. And that's what I love. No other method will give you these results and allow you to put all of this on a sweater. Now keep in mind, I designed this, early 90s when this was all the rage, and now it's probably become fodder for ugly Christmas sweaters, but it's still one of our most popular selling patterns on Ravelry, FYI. So somebody's nuts enough to knit it and still loves 12 Days of Christmas. I'm happy to report.
It's still cool, I think.
Thank you, Jeannie. I like to think I'm still cool. So, one year, I was just throwing around ideas in my head of what we could do that would be fun for the holidays, that would bring fun and joy to all of you. And that's where the whole idea for the 24 Days of SWAK came from. I kind of merged all those things together in my head. I thought, this is what we need to do. And we count up, today's December 1st. I'm not into the countdowns. I had a neighbor who put a flashing light in his yard, like starting at Halloween with how many days till Christmas. And some years it was a miracle that I'd run through the yard and plow it down with my car. That brings panic and anxiety to me. I don't need to know how many days are left. Do you?
No.
Ooh, no, that's the last thing I want to see. So we don't count down. We count up. We just keep going. And it's just going to be a lot of fun. This year we are going to do a couple things different. Given the current situation with the pandemic, plus we've got a growing audience that lives, near and far. In the past, you've always had to come to the store to get any prizes that you've won. This year, we will be mailing them. I mean, of course, if you want to come and pick up your prize in person, we will say, come on in. But we will be popping them in the mail. So that way, if we don't feel like getting out because, of the situation, or you live far away, we don't care. We will mail it to you if you are one of our lucky prize winners. Also, our posts are going to be more video oriented. We'll be posting videos every single day. You'll still go to the blog to find them, and we'll have links and stuff to things we talk about there, but we are going to go back to daily videos now through Christmas. Woohoo! I know a lot of people are excited about that. Also, in previous years, we'd have those posts pop up on our blog at midnight sharp every single day, the minute the calendar turned to the next day. And there's a couple reasons why we're going to change that a little bit. They're now show up at 8 a.m. 8 a.m. to 8 a.m. will be your time frame for the new post to come up and to get in on any of the prizes. With the video-based format, they're a little bit more finicky on sharing and showing up in different places, and they call, I can't just make things automatically happen like I do with just a written post. And I used to not mind staying up till midnight. But since Mason started going to Cassidy, I am up at 5:40 a.m. most mornings. 5:40 comes early and is not agreeable with staying up to midnight. So 8 a.m. That'll be the time. So 8 a.m. every morning, Central Time, they will pop up. Days we have giveaways, and many days we will. To get in your name so that you can be considered for the drawing, you will need to leave a comment on that day's blog post to get on the list for the drawing. So be sure and bookmark us at news.swakknit.com. Check every day so you don't miss out. And we'll be reminding you every day on social media as well. If you love Advent calendars like I do, this is what you need. Put this on your list. This is the 12 Days of Madelinetosh. There are 12 little triangle boxes full of little mini skeins of their yarn with some nice little notions and patterns to use them all for both knit and crochet. This is a gift. Tell Santa that they need to get in here quick because we're going to run out. These are really hot right now. Everybody wants a fun little advent. I mean, don't you want a little thing of yarn?
Well,
I just a little bit of anything. Yeah. Chocolate. Yeah. I don't know, tacos.
It's always cool to get
a taco advent calendar.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, so that's a good idea. And if you love Madelinetosh, come on over here. I've got Madelinetosh today. The Pashmina. You really need to use Pashmina. It is so luscious. This is a beautiful cashmere blend. Jeannie has on the zipline shawl that is knit with 2 skeins of Pashmina. Our sample knitter, Anna, just finished this, and it turned out great.
It is gorgeous.
So we do have a special treat for you today. One lucky viewer is going to win this little gift pack with 4 full skeins of Madelinetosh yarn. Very nice prize. One lucky viewer. This is how you get your name in for the drawing. Leave a comment on the blog post for today at news.swakknit.com. We want to know what your favorite holiday theme is. You have until 8 a.m. tomorrow, and I can't wait to see what everyone has to say. How about you?
That'll be interesting.
All right, well, let's get this party started. We'll be back tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.